have Power 10 under 10, na hii ni car story. So I don't know whether you guys experience fantasy. Jua si uko tu na fantasy, unakaa tu hivi uko dunia yako and you fantasize. There's actually a name I'm reverting from using kidogo, but then it's mental fantasy. I would have used that name. Anyway, juzi nimekaa kwa matatu, alafu nasikiza vijana. I was seated next to two guys. So these two guys are in high school. Huyu mmoja anasema, umesikiza muziki yangu, mimi ni hatari. The other guy says, wewe tukitoka tu hivi na juu kiingia hivi studio ushoot 1 2 utakuwa hatari sana, hata tuliambia hawezi kuona. Mimi nimekaa tu hapo and I'm listening to them. Then this other guy says, unajua mzai kuwa kwa NGO, mzai yako kwa corporate. So I'm quite sure nikimaliza tu hivi form 4, I get a job, I get a car. Start doing all this. And this took me aback a little, I must say. I remember back in high school, as I said, I was much into mass communication. So I used to tell my friends, mimi nikimaliza tu hivi shule, once I'm done with school, I get a job in one of the best media houses, and then I'll be airing my content. Funny enough, I had a very good proposal, but it was shabbily done. I didn't know how to draft a proposal. So once I did my KCSE, the results were out. Mimi hiyo nikachamoka, nikaenda hadi kwa ofisi za hiyo media station. Frustration started at the gate. Nikaingia hivi, nikaulizwa, what do you want? Nikasema I wanted to see the HR. Nikaulizwa, what do you have? Nikamwambia, I'm looking for a job. Wakaniuliza, what have you done? What's your experience or something? Mimi nikamwambia, ndio tu nimemaliza form 4 and I'm looking for a job. So these guys tell me, it's okay, you can proceed. Nikaacha birth certificate hapo. Well. Kuingia huko ndani nikapata HR. Akaniambia, hey, so this is your idea. It's very viable, it's very workable. What's your budget? Hey guys, nishaikaa chini nishaikuwa na budget? No. Nishaifikiria kufanya kitu kaa hiyo? No. Hapo ndio kilianza kuniramba left, right and center. Akaniuliza, if we are to give you the go ahead, how many people will you need? How many crew members will you need? How many, what else will you need? I have never had an experience in a real media house. Na hivyo ndio nilitoka nikiwa nimerudisha kamkia yangu katikati ya miguu and I walked out. So I was listening to these guys and I'm like, we always talked in high school. Mtu anasema, we rap once in a while, tukiwa entertainment, this guy will be one of the best musicians. Mwingine juu babaki anafanya kazi kwa NGO, he believes he'll get a job immediately. But that is not the case. It has never been the case anyway. So tuachane na mental fantasy. And it happens even to old people. Juzi nimekaa tu nasikiza mzai fulani akisema, tunangojea pesa ya majani. Once this money comes, I will buy a car. Alafu tena nikiuza avocado next year, nitanunua flats Nairobi. Funke! And I see this guy as he's true, he has a vision. He's a legend in the making. But then what is the issue? That's fantasy. The reality will hit you, it will slap you. And my friend, that is when you realize there's a difference between fantasy and reality. Unakaa hivi unasikia mtu akona Mazda Demio. I have no hard feelings. Anakaa hivi anakwambia, bro, unajua mimi next year ifiki kama sijanunua Mark X. Unamuuliza, what's the plan? Anasema nitafanya tu Uber. It's okay. God comes in very many ways, in generous ways. But is that the only plan you have? Is that the way you think you'll buy a Mark X? Fantasy will mess you up. Fantasy will have you walking in the streets of Nairobi. Kisema hii building usikie siku moja nitaingia, and you'll never get it because that is fantasy. It will screw you up, it will mess you up. So nilikaa tu hivi chini nikakumbuka, and I listened to those guys. It is true, they have something in mind. Actually, they are very happy about it. But you see, that's fantasy. That's it for Power 10 under 10. Na hii imekuwa Car Story.